Y'all boys. W takes like always. Keep it up. Appreciate you, bro. What's good with y'all? What we doing? Bro, I just be chatting, bro. I'm trying to find like a little segment I can do with y'all for now, like while live streaming. But as of right now, I just be chatting. Like your vids I was just watching. What vid did you just watch? But if I start lagging, stream I have to end early, only because like it's storming where I'm at. But it's been storming for like the past week. But how do you feel about the new Spark and Zero DLC? I don't play Spark and Zero, bro. Pretty much all bro had to learn was more you relatable. Wait, pretty much all bro I had to learn more you relatable and funny. The shorts I mean. What? Why not? You don't like? Nah, I mean Spark and Zero is just not my game. I think Spark and Zero is a couch game, and that's just not for me. I think those games benefit from being couch games. I'm not gonna cap. Sorry, bro. Za, I'm watching. Sorry, bro. Za, I'm watching. It's cool. Do you like Fighter Z? Yeah, Fighter Z cool. I mess with Fighter Z. I'm gonna go at Fighter Z. Yo, what's good? What's good, Lucky Starman? Starmine? What's good, Lucky Starmine? What was your rank in Fighter Z? Like, what plate did you have? Relax, Senpai was good. What'd you call me? What'd you tell me? Call you AI? Yeah. What's up with y'all? What's good, token black guy? If it's E4, you lucky as fine, man. What's good, lucky? You got the Zeno? Oh shit. Okay. I see you, boy. What about me? I think the highest I got on that game was God of Destruction. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. I definitely wasn't Zeno though. What's good, Metalhead Legend? Doing good so far. Figuring out if I'm gonna play Dragon Quest 7 or not. Is that game fun or no? Tears of Kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild? Give me Breath of the Wild. What's good, Lemon? What's good, Drago? Yeah, give me Breath of the Wild, bro. You excited for the Ocarina of Time remake? I'm not so much excited, but hey, I don't even have a Switch 2 to be excited, bro. Breath of the Wild approaching 10 years is old. On God, lucky nose ball. I think it's fun if you played 11 or if you played 11 some or QLO. I don't even know what that is, bro. What's my opinion on Gears of War? What, like the recent one, like Gears of War Elite, or just the series in general? If it's the series in general, I only played Gears once. What's good, Menace? I only played Gears once. Nah, how many? Nah, why did companies choose to lock in? I think it's a matter of honestly, I think it's because of GTA 6. I thought quality of life stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Breath of the Wild was more fun than Tears. Yeah, I agree. Gears 3. I didn't play Gears 3. I only played one Gears of War game. Nintendo doing the reverse of locking in. Facts. What's good, Yo Joe? What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good night. What's good, Dark Storm? Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, Nintendo needs a 3D Mario game, bro. It's almost been 10 years. I think that companies feel that they're losing the war of attrition to indie titles and decided to pull up stuff up until they win. Yeah, I can agree with that. Y'all want to play Brawlhalla? Nah, gang. I could agree with that. Indie companies have been coming pretty strong. It's very weird. No 3D Mario was talked about. I'm saying, bro, like, bro, Mario being the face of Nintendo, and they haven't teased anything. They haven't like made it. Like, I don't know, man. What's good, Shaq? I don't know, like, bro, like, where's the Mario content? And I always hear Nintendo fans go like, "Oh, there's other games on Nintendo," but it's like, bro, I think it's hard to make a new Mario game that feels original. I agree. I think a lot of Mario concepts have been just done already. Or even if it is like a new concept, a lot of people receive it as like, here's another 3D Mario game, but with a new concept. Like, I think people are just tired of Mario himself. Like, so no matter how they make it, it'll always just feel redundant. I wouldn't mind a Super Mario Odyssey 2, to be honest. Nah, I just think they should go for a whole new title. I'm not gonna lie, Mario has always done better just making brand new titles than just like continuing like making it a series. I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 is like the only like fucking Mario title besides like the 8-bit games that like, yeah. Also has a solid library. It's just Nintendo doesn't release them. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, with the exceptions of Galaxy 2. Yeah. But besides like Galaxy 2, I think Mario just benefits from just doing original ideas. What's good, bro? Just joined up. What's good? I kind of like Ninja Gaiden 4. What do you like about Ninja Gaiden 4? Low key Pokemon Cafe game would be peak. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait for the last running gameplay. Me too. The gameplay is gonna decide a lot for that game. They have a good story. They have a good like story they can go off of. The gameplay is gonna decide everything for that game. The crazy thing is, if Nintendo decides to port Smash Melee to Switch 2, that would deadass increase the number of sales of Switch 2. That would be arguably the greatest port of all time. If Melee got ported to the Switch 2, that would arguably be the greatest port of all time. And that would definitely increase the amount of Switch 2 sales. I also think Ocarina of Time is to sell Switch 2s. I don't think that game was remade out of the I don't think that was remade in the for the plan of like giving back to the fans. I think it was solely made to sell hardware. There are a lot of Melee players to this day. Facts. I be watching Melee tournaments. Was good. Brett Brethren. I still can't believe no DMC6 yet. If it's not this year's Game Awards, then I don't know when, bro. Honestly, bro, I don't see a DMC6 anytime soon, bro. I can't cap. Melee isn't gonna get a Switch port, to be honest. Also, there's a ton of GameCubes out there. They were selling them for nearly 60 back when the console was in its midlife. My fault. To be fair, if Ocarina of Time remake does well, I want my Majora's Mask. I said that too. If they're gonna do an Ocarina of Time remake, they need to remake Majora's Mask because that's my favorite The Legends of Zelda game. You can just call me Hope Gang. What's good, Hope? There's been rumors of DMC one remake though. No, they need a DMC two remake. How do y'all feel about remakes? Do y'all think they should go in order, or do y'all think that any game can be remade regardless of like if it's in order or not because they've already been a game? Me, I'm kind of leaning towards the seven one. I mean the second one. Like I don't think it needs to be in order. I just think DMC two should just be remade. Low key in order. Y'all think so? For me, I just feel like they were already a game, so it. I just feel like they were already games, so it just like it's like, what's the point? You feel me? Take Sonic for example. What are you talking about? I feel it doesn't matter about order. Yeah, what's good, Jim? It should differ. It's like second chance. Yeah, but I feel like because Persona isn't in order. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think a series remakes matter if they're in order or not because the original like series was already a thing. So it's like it's not like you're releasing new content. It's just like you're just remaking a game. Sonic 06 deserves a remake more than other games. I agree. The storybooks game shouldn't get remastered with regular controls. Uh I think the gameplay of those storybook Sonic games are what really made those games those games. Like, do you want Sonic in the Black Knight to have like Sonic Unleashed type of gameplay or like Sonic Frontiers gameplay? Because if not, then I mean, because if so, then that's not really Sonic Unleashed anymore. You know, I think they can refine the gameplay and just make it better, but like I wouldn't change it to an entire different system. I'll take Black Knight coming back. Secret Rings, you can take it or leave it. I personally like Secret Rings a little bit more than Black Knight. A game like Fallout New Vegas, a great game but extremely flawed, should get a remake that remake treatment. But that's the drags his feet on it because they fucking hated the Obsidian upstage them. That Obsidian upstage them. When you gonna play a game on live stream? I'm trying to figure out what I want to play, honestly, or like what I want to start with y'all. I think I'm gonna start Ashura's Wrath with y'all for live streams, bro. Man, I saw. Man, bro, I couldn't even read that in time. Sorry. I saw this Jeremy Kingler vid. What you mean? I saw in this Jeremy Kingler vid, bro. Are you saying you saw me or you saw in like I? What do you mean by that? Which Fallout should I play if I've never played here? Good or bad? What do you, bro? Y'all comments, bro. Either my eyes are tripping or y'all just typing illiterate as hell right now. I need to play Asura. He said that boomer game. Yeah, that game old as hell now. Facts. I said something before. Asura is fire. Says up, scroll up a bit, gang. Basically, he interviewed the head of Sonic Team. Oh, you're talking about that dude. Hold on, before we go any further, what we thinking about that new Marvel Rivals season? I don't play Marvel Rivals. These chats are not real. That game peak. Do a community poll on what? And he said he prefers new games more than remakes because the remakes being made because of production time being the same. Uh what do you mean by like Like is he saying like remakes are stupid because they take as long as a regular game to be like made, like a new game to be made? You should play Rivals with viewers. I don't play Rivals at all, bro. Y'all gonna be carrying me if we play that shit. Which is harder, twin? Dark Souls or DMC3? Bro, Dark Souls is harder than DMC3. Fallout 1 and 2 deserve remasters. We go carry for real. I hope so, bro. Fallout just got to be played modded to hell to be a passable experience. To be honest, Rivals rages me so much. I could never, bro. I cannot play that. It's too much going on with Rivals, bro. Like it's just way too much going on. They're fucking sweats in Mario Kart. Wallahi, nah, no cap, bro. Them Mario Kart motherfucker, them it be demons in Mario Kart, bro. The Sonic, the Sonic team dev said remakes take the same production time, resources, and cost of as new games. So he said he prefer to make new games more than remakes. I'm trying to be rational and like understand that take. Not that I can't comprehend. Like I understand what he's saying, but I don't feel that is a reason to not want remakes, you know? Like just cuz something takes the same amount of time doesn't make it less valuable. You feel me? Like Sonic 06 wouldn't a remake of Sonic 06 wouldn't be less valuable just because it takes the same amount of time to make something per se like a Sonic Frontiers 2. Like Sonic 06 deserves a remake. Fallout 2 is perfectly fine. To be honest, it's built around save scumming too, like most old. Also, they got creative with add-ons and on top of remakes with the song. My issues with remakes is that it replaces the original terms of the original getting dismissed, delisted. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I'm kind of against remakes, but I do think some games deserve remakes. You know, so not only do we get a port remaster, but new content. When I see a shortcut vids, it makes me realize I ain't as good as Mario Kart as I thought. But them Mario Kart demons, bro, boy, them I didn't even know you could sweat that game. Back in the early 2010s, nobody would ever think that Final Fantasy VII would get a remake. Silent Hill 2 is a great remake since the spirit of the original game. Sega was crazy for delisting Sonic Generations and Yakuza 0 for more expensive remasters. Sonic 06 remake might actually be a fire game. I agree. I think Sonic 06 arguably would have been a top 5 Sonic game, if not top 3, if the game wasn't just unplayable. Everyone fuck with the music, everyone fuck with the storyline, like it's just the game was broken. On everyone, so we're copping the new God of we're all copping the new God of War gameplay. I'm copping that shit. That shit look litty. It was nice that like 2 months ago, Capcom released the OG Resident Evil trilogy on Steam, which I think other companies should do, especially when remake when remake when making remakes and stuff. Mm. A lot of companies aren't like Capcom, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Capcom is 101. Remember that trailer showed the highlights and not the experience? That's a fact, bro. When we was watching the Summer Games Fest, the state of play, and all of that stuff, I literally said that. I was like, uh, I'm not a big fan, especially I'm not a fan of trailers that show gameplay because most of the gameplay that they show is either a character walking around or it's some cinematic like cutscene within the gameplay. And then it's like creating this like wishful thinking mindset from the consumer. That's why Call of Duty's marketing is very good. Like whoever is in charge of marketing the fucking like Call of Duty trailers and like pushing that shit, they are like very good. Like I don't play Call of Duty, but every time I watch a new Call of Duty trailer for the newest one, I wouldn't even sit there and lie to you and be like, this isn't a good ass trailer. Remember, only trust live gameplay when the game clearly glitches out. Facts. Ron, what game franchise you want a new game from the most that hasn't announced a new one in a bit? Bro, really for me, bro, I would just take a Little Big Planet for it, bro. Genuinely. Have you tried Warframe? Yeah. I was gonna post a video on Warframe today, but I was like, maybe tomorrow. I was gonna post a little short about it. Well, Warframe is a grind, bro. That shit is a genuine second job. Like if you're not spending money on Warframe, bro, like, oh my gosh. Warframe is a grind. Bro, 20% of it is playing the game. 80% of it is just actually like just waiting around. He said, not really? Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Warframe is completely free to play though, but I see no, yeah. My issue with multiplayer games this day and age, so much grind. I'm not opposed to grinding games if it's executed properly. So like back in the day, right? You would have to grind games for an unlocked character, but you would do that through beating a mission on like its hardest difficulty or like doing a timed event or doing a survival mode or arcade mode. And that felt like I was doing something enjoyable while doing it. But now grinding in video games is here's a challenge that is the most tedious shit ever. We didn't think it through at all. We just gave y'all the most tedious challenge. Just do it a million times over. So instead of actually making a grind like something fun to do, they just like, oh, thank the bus driver 100 times. Like, bro, come on, dog. The, oh God, challenge. Play the game 1,000 times. That be the challenge, and it's like, bro, come on, bro. They turned playing the game into a chore. What's my thoughts on gotcha games? I think anyone who is openly playing gotcha games, assuming that you're not like free to play, you're like I mean, bro, you got money, bro, cuz gotcha games is just genuinely like a gaming casino. That's all it is. And that's like again, that's under the impression that you don't like you aren't a free to play player. That's why Cuphead challenges and trophies are so unique for me in the game as a whole. That's what I'm saying. When I plat Cuphead, it was fun because I was like, it wasn't no tedious shit to do. What's good, Reaper? We are all buying the new Cuphead games. Facts. Anyone of y'all plays my game, my team in 2K def don't care about their money. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, back then in my team in Mutt, you could genuinely play online. You can still kind of do it now, but you would just have to dedicate your life to like doing these same challenges over and over and over and over. My thoughts on power scaling. Power scaling is cool when it makes sense. But when people power scale and it just becomes like this like who has the biggest dick contest, like who this
I won't even say nerd of, like, who can just like who can explain fake information the best? That's when it becomes boring. There's also a lot of devil's advocate when it comes to power scaling. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of it is just fucking is just like fucking BS. Whose narrative is superior? Yeah, it's just about who's better at arguing. A lot of debates I've seen, you can literally like be presenting the wrong information, but as long as you're arguing it good, then it doesn't matter. That's all like anime power scaling is, or just power scaling in general. Like they'll be like, "Oh, Spider-Man tanked the fucking electric shock from fucking Electro that was the like 6 joules of energy," and then you'll be like, "Explain that," and then they'll just be like, they'll just start ratting like, "No." My problem with power scaling, who the fuck has the best? I'm literally, bro, like why Omni Man destroys Naruto as argument, and that's what I mean by there's a bunch of devils. Bro, people contrarianism is the worst thing about power scaling. Like, I think like Goku is the like the base for like when it comes to power scaling. People will purposely go out their way to find a character who's just clearly stronger than Goku and then be like, "Oh, who wins, Goku versus this?" Or they'll take someone who they know is weaker and then put him against Goku and try to like wank him so he can be stronger. Like that shit is trash, bro. I don't even like the character, yeah, bro. It is trash. Nice. Y'all got that Black Knight song in my head now. Each and every one. In my opinion, power scaling only makes sense when both characters are in the same universe. I agree. Because then you have to do verse equalization and stuff like that. Like, it's just, the main thing. Yeah. Thoughts on Monster Hunter games? I haven't played one. Debating in general is just like toxic. Like set up debating is just toxic because it it's it's not a good environment. Like it's one thing to debate your homies on some like it just happened type shit, but when people are setting up debates, it's like, bruh, Smash Bros. Got to be a death sentence. Smash Bros. Sonic got to be a death sentence. Which one? Cause Smash Bros. Ultimate Sonic is fucking butt, but Invincible power scaling is actually hilarious though. I can't lie, bro. Don't even get me started with that, bro. It's only toxic if you debating with your homies. Nah, it can be toxic if you debate with anybody. I'm hungry, Ron. What's your go-to Popeyes? If I am to get Popeyes, I would probably get uh the little 3-piece tender combo. They ruin Smash Bros. Ultimate Sonic. Yeah, I agree. Sonic needs a new design. Oh my god, I am so sick and tired of that design. And his design just it just looks like it gets worse over time. Your homies try to be nice since your friends. Strangers don't have that restriction on God. What's your take on the Wii U? Uh, Mediocre console. Not gonna lie, bro. No mac and cheese. If I get the 3-piece tender combo, does it come with a side? If it comes with a side, I'm getting red beans and rice. They never want to change that design, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Sonic's peak design was his SA1 and SA2 days, bro. That was his peak design, bro. I think that was everyone's peak designs. That aesthetic was my favorite Sonic aesthetic, bro. And then probably that would be like the Sonic CD aesthetic. I hate artificial evolution for character designs. I agree. The design is fine. The model is noticeably outdated because what it's been there since 2005 Shadow opening scene. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, oh my god, the intro with Sonic running around, bro. Yeah, that intro is tough. And Sonic CD, yeah, I love that design of Sonic. Also, big congrats on 30K twin. I don't know how late I am. Nah, you're about like 2 days late, but appreciate you. Honestly, prefer Sonic Unleashed, but they started using the same model for way too long. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, switch his shit up, bro. And bro, make Sonic a dog again, bro. Please, bro. Like, I get it, bro. Sonic for the kids now, but bro, make Sonic a asshole again. That's when his character was peak, bro. He trash now. Bro, we had I feel like we had this discussion every time on stream, bro. Ain't you a Sega creator now too? Yeah, I'm part of their team. Bro. It's a lot of stuff in there, bro. It's a lot of stuff in there. You really need to play Expedition 33. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I gotta watch that, bro. No disrespect, but I low key don't care about model discussion in the Sonic community. Really? Yakuza stream win? Should I play Yakuza 2? Cause I already played one, or should I just start it over? How's your night? It's good, Bat Spidey. Appreciate you for asking. Lost World Sonic, for example, and Adventure Sonic. Peak asshole behavior. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, Sonic be having some corny ass lines now. Hey, Egghead. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, bro, that shit is trash, bro. Sonic Lost World was a Galaxy ripoff. Actually makes you audibly grown. That's what I'm saying. Time to beat up the Egghead. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. That shit is trash. That shit is so trash. That silver play button getting closer and closer, bro. I know, bro. There's 70 more K. I gotta go hard, bro. I just gotta keep going hard, bro. Just keep going hard. I try not to look at my subscriber numbers until we get around like 39. Well, like the 9,000 around like each like 10th interval. So I just gotta keep grinding, bro. The way it's looking, I think unless I have a big surge, we'll probably have it by next month, like February or March. The receding joke hairline is funny. That's why I really love Sonic Boom Sonic. I'm saying Sonic Boom Sonic was, bro, power of friendship speech, and he talking about you got no friends. Egghead made me switch off the game desk. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Sonic is around, like he cool with the people. He there for his people. But Sonic's main like reason for doing good shit wasn't about his friends, bro. Like he just a real ass nigga. Like that's all it is. Bro, what year was that Sonic OVA? 1996? I love that design of Sonic. He was also an asshole too. Was good, go. Heroes was slippy but had faster momentum. I feel like if it was more polished, it had so much potential. I agree. Something like that, yeah. I don't need my weapon. My friends are my power. Any good Sonic does just a bypass of him screwing over Eggman. Facts, bro. Funny enough, SA2 was gonna be the last Sonic game. Ooh, that would have been rough. No diss to SA2, but that would have been a rough last Sonic game. Dude, I made an OVA metal edit because he's so tough. That Metal Sonic was clean, but Sonic Heroes is the best metal. That Neo Metal Sonic was too clean. That he's not Sonic, he's a robot speech was so tough. Facts. Yeah, bro. Sonic for Heroes need a fucking Sonic Heroes for sure need a remake. We all getting in the streaming university? Nah, gang. Bro, people can literally I got so many people be like, bro, go, why aren't you going? Why aren't you going? Bro, what am I gonna do there? Like, bro, no one there makes the same content as me. And then it's like, bro, they only going there for content. That's what I'm saying, bro. The entire thing is a social, bro. The truth is about streamer university. It is simply for if you need to take streaming university, unironically, you should just quit streaming, in my opinion. But I got a few things to say about that, bro. I try not. I don't want to like. I try not to say it to other creators because creators have been asking me like if I was going or not. But the truth about that shit is like, bro, it's already picked, bro. I just seen Funny Mike got accepted into it, bro. Y'all ever? I don't know how many of y'all play sports, right? Or if y'all starters in the sports that y'all play in school. But you know how you already like me, for example. I played football and track, high school, college, right? I already knew I was part of the team, but I have to try out to make it seem like I'm part of it. Like I'm trying out, but I already know, like I already know. It's to make people don't lag, bro. I'm lagging. No. Nah, it's like it's not just for IRL streamers, bro. That's the thing though. That's what I mean by like Kai made it seem like, oh, you know, you can be a YouTuber, you can just post videos on your phone, you can do all of this. Like, no, bro. Like, bruh, genuinely, if there was requirements to where it was like, oh, you have to be a medium sized like creator like me, I would have applied 100%. But the fact that I can see people with 5,000, and that's not a diss to people with 5,000 subs or followers or anything, but if I can see a person with 5,000, they haven't even established anything. A lot of these people really don't know how hard content creation truly is. So it's like, bruh, it's too saturated, bruh. If you want an actual YouTuber school that doesn't feel like a scam, go get a degree in video production. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people don't know how to look at analytics. They don't know how to study trends. They don't know how to do any of this. They just want to go for the social aspect and instant gratification. When in reality, yes, you'll probably make tons of money while there, assuming that you're like monetized on any platform. Like if you're monetized on Twitch, you will get viewership, which means in return you will get money. But once that's over, if you weren't entertaining before, you're not finna be entertaining afterwards. Rakai genuinely forces tails. Rakai genuinely forces tails level of useless. What position did I play in football? I play outside linebacker on defense, and then I play running back on offense. And then in track, I ran the 200 meter and the 4x100, and I was the anchor for the 4x100. Those were my two events that I ran. Sometimes I did 100s, but yeah. What's better, Twitch or YouTube? I think it depends on what you're doing. But yeah, I personally think YouTube is the goal. Essentially, as a content creator, you should always want to be on YouTube. Twitch may not always be a thing, or if it is, it may not always be the most relevant streaming service. As you can see, like Kick, Twitch are battling for like #1 spots. But I think everyone should just be a YouTube. What do you plan to do now? Nothing. What are you talking about? Why you hop off TikTok live so I can be here? A lot of my TikTok live is just a bunch of trolls, bro. Like that's why I like the bigger. I love like talking to y'all like, and it's like more like I don't know how many people in here, but it's just more control, bro. Like it's just way more control. Actual real conversations. I don't gotta be like it's too much troll with that shit, bro. I have strong opinions against kick streamers. Oh, trust me, me and you both, bro. Me and you both, bro. I always tell myself like there's so many like creators like when I do get bigger that I will just like I can't be around them. Like, I just have too many morals, bro. Every kick streamer I could never be around. I don't care about the bag. Like, if they tried to pay me, no, I would never, bro. It's crazy how people will genuinely give up their entire character and who makes them who for some money, bro. It's crazy. Hey, Ron, you should keep going with the YouTube, bro. I love the content. And one day gonna come. Facts, bro. Appreciate you. I thought Sonic was gonna get a remodel. Nah. Kick is like a deal with the devil, genuinely, bro. And then I think personally, bro, like, how you feel about Jack Doherty, bro? A degenerate. Bro, I hate that. I hate that such degeneracy and in the youth is like, and I don't even want to sound like a fucking old head, but it's just such degeneracy in the youth. Like, don't get me wrong, when I was a youngin, like I did dumb shit, but I was never on the level of Jack Doherty. It's actually surprising that these streamers just don't get like, how are they repeated like Jack Doherty has been arrested multiple times. You can like, how is he not in jail as a repeated offender? It really depends about that. Those kind of people. That's not even OA. I know, but like, yeah. Oh my god, dog. Please. My fault if I'm lagging, y'all. It's storming outside. A lot of times, like, bro, I genuinely don't believe Rakai acts like that. I think Rakai is a byproduct of nah. It's just it's storming outside, bro. I think Rakai is a byproduct of being a young kid with fucking hella bread. I can't make it stop storming, bro. The East Coast is trash. The East Coast is so trash when it comes to fucking storms around this time. He be doing it for views. Bro. Then like another thing about the youth that's like weird as shit, bro. I don't know why a lot of like young men over like it's kind of gay in a sense. Like, bro, men are like that looks maxing shit. That shit is gay. Like, it's like they don't even do it for women validation. It's like they're doing it for a man's validation. Like looks maxing, bro, that shit's not real. Bro, you're gonna look better the older you get. Bone smash. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is bone smashing? Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit's gay. Like, you've only seen men comment on those videos. That's what I'm saying, bro. I never see no women, bro. All the women, what do you think of gotcha games? I think, did you not ask that question earlier? I said, bro, like, bro, you're rich if you openly play gotcha games. But yeah, bro, I never see women fucking like talk about that. Clavicular is a prime example. He went too far. Now he's just unmanly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, I promise y'all, bro, women don't give a fuck about none of that dumbass fucking looks and action shit, bro. Just genuinely be yourself. And the woman, if you are yourself, bro, the woman who is similar to you will come to you. It's just as simple as that. The internet has completely fried people's brains, bro. Honestly, I hate when Resident Evil fans keep saying Leon carried Resident Evil, and I'm just sitting there thinking Leon isn't the only Resident Evil. That's what I'm saying. When I get my first tattoo? When I was 18. Hey, we got 100 viewers? No way. That's cap. For a sec. Damn, that's crazy. Most I had, I think, was like 178 when the Xbox live stream, I think it was. That was lit. Rakai is annoying, but people are hating on him too much. Like, bro, come on, it's not that deep. I understand the hate, I guess, in some sense, but I also understand like but we like the internet feeds him, so it's like he's gonna keep doing it. Like Speed was the same way. I watched Speed genuinely blow up in real time. I'll never forget 2021 Speed, watching him literally gain 100,000s of subs overnight. It's the craziest shit I ever seen. Anyone thinking about Leon Carries or the center figure of RE is literally LARPing. Facts. I agree. What's the TikTok word you hate the most? Oh, brother. Uh, fuck. I don't know. LARP. Uh, shit. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. I would have to see it. Like, I feel like some of the Rakahes, they be actually racist. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. I remember being there when Speed was cracking someone in VR chat and bro's PC fell on him and crashed the stream. We all clearly the best word of the dictionary. Nah, Lop has lost his meaning. Riz was so ass. But the thing about Riz, bro, Riz was never supposed to be like TikTok ruins everything, bro. Oh my god, TikTok ruins everything. Like y'all, you know how like where you're from in the States, y'all have your own slang and like your own like way of talking. That doesn't exist anymore because people will be like, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, bro. We talk our own way over here, blah blah, etc. etc. Someone from Louisiana is gonna talk completely different, use different like fucking slang to me. Because of the internet, there's no more of that. Like as an old school person, the word cringe awakes something in me that makes me look down on those who use it for something not comforting in the world. That's a fact, bro. I also think, bro, people try way too hard to be nonchalant nowadays, bro. You're either nonchalant, you're either a naturally nonchalant person or you're not. And being nonchalant really isn't even a thing, bro. It's just being like, bro, people have taken being nonchalant and try to make it their entire personality, bro. Like, no. You either a laid back person or you not, bro. You from Baltimore too? Facts. 2026 is the year of being chalant. Get over it. Bro, you'd be surprised how many people trying to be nonchalant, bro. Like, anime pushes the agenda heavily. The fan base is majority not. I can't. What are you talking about? I hate looks maxing like they do too much. Sometimes they do give good advice working on self. Bruh, like the message of looks maxing isn't bad, but the practices is what makes it like terrible, bro. But you want to know how to get to just genuinely look better in a matter of like one day, bro. Shape up your eyebrows, get a haircut, clean your. If you got facial hair, clean it up, bro. Go to the gym, drink water, eat good, bro. That's all you have to do. You will naturally look better over time, bro. I'm just chill guy, says the guy arguing LARP in their Twitter post. That's what I'm saying. When we get in a P Rose collab, P Rose, who the fuck is that? I miss when the word LARP was originally used for to describe cosplaying fantasy races in their local part. Have you seen Tides of Annihilation? Nah, Dragon Ball YouTuber. P Rose, P Rose. Let me see. P Rose. PN Rose? This isn't a Dragon Ball YouTuber. I think I'm on the wrong page, bro. Yeah, I don't know who you the freak you're talking about, gang. I'm not gonna lie. If you call yourself chill or nonchalant, you're just a loser. That's what I'm saying. No facts. President Rose, okay. They just had a nice hobby, LARPing fantasy, and now their term is used derogatorily. Bro, like also, LARP is just a good insult. It's just being used inappropriately. I just wish people use insult as a surgical weapon and not some sort of machine gun. Facts. Also, bro, like, dog, racism isn't even like the real racism anymore, bro. Like, bro, it's not the racism from like the 60s and below, bro. Racism now is just a grift. Like, people think it's funny or edgy to be racist. Like, it's not even that they genuinely hate an opposing group of people. They just think it's funny and edgy to be racist. It's the lamest shit ever. I don't know why that shit is like a trend thing now on the internet, bro. It's so it's so corny, bro. Bro, I hope none of y'all watch those red pill like, oh my god. Like, I hope none of y'all watch those red pill guys, bro. They are just the lamest people of all time. What time is it over here? Cause I'm live. Cause I live in Euro. It's 9:20 p.m. for me. Bro, the anime community, bro, is just, bro, that shit is a hellscape, bro. But my backlog is too big. Now I got to play the second half of 2026 Amazing Games on God. Sam, bro. Good thing I don't have TikTok. Racism will always be a thing in the real world, but edgy kids online are just ironically racist and makes them look dumb. That's what I'm saying. Are you in school? Yeah. These red pills want to be in an internal Genji to their nor Twitter, but yeah, don't download Twitter, y'all. That shit is terrible for your mental. I had to normalize pressing not interested on videos that I just genuinely don't care to see or like don't want to ever see. So my feed just stays like pure. Sometimes it's not just swiping is not enough. TikTok or like other social medias will just genuinely continue to fucking like help you. You got Twitter though? I got Twitter for content purposes, nothing more. I go on Twitter and I just see people talking shit about games. Never download Twitter game. Like that shit is terrible. Unless you're doing like extensive research on Twitter, just stay off of it, bro. Not interested is good. You gotta use it more. What do you mean? Yeah, advice for all y'all: stop letting Twitter opinions sway y'all. Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I agree. I think the internet makes people's brains and their opinions now. No one has an original thought anymore, sadly. I seen someone on Twitter literally say that the Halo Sky is promoting uh transsexual groups in their game just because the sky was fucking like colorful. For all my people that live in Maryland, I think it was like two of y'all. Y'all just seen like a couple days back, the sky was literally like red. Like the sky was literally red. Yeah, that Grifton ass dude. Yeah, he said bisexual lighting. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, our sky was literally like red and purple. I doubt the first thing that came to my head wasn't transsexual people. Like those people live in their head rent free. I have TikTok to post my edits because I genuinely enjoy it. Sadly, simple and low key mid edits get overglazed. The people making them have high egos and it kind of sucks. Facts. Lost the plot. That sky was beautiful. Not gonna lie. Facts, bro. Sometimes people on Twitter are not human. I had a tornado warning in my area. The sky went from blue, greenish gray, then orange due to it being sunset. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's like he made that tweet, and I'm like, bro, have you never went outside before? But he's a Twitter fucking user, so he probably genuinely hasn't went outside. The fuck be going on in Maryland? Have you never seen like a colorful sky? Like, bro, if it's usually about the like I said, it's been storming a lot recently. So usually around when it storms and stuff like that, the colors will change. I think it's called refraction and something else. I can't remember like the actual like scientific term behind it, but when it's about to storm, your sky colors will change. Sometimes Reddit can be worse. I don't even be on Reddit, bro. I can't. Reddit has the worst. Reddit might genuinely be worse than Twitter. They have the worst takes of all time. Holy shit. Like Reddit sucks. Reddit is genuinely terrible. Like, it is a genuinely terrible place to be. Gordon Griffiths is insane. How do people live with themselves knowing what's good, Superman? Reddit's just a coin flip because they be slandering themselves. Reddit is the loser version of Twitter. I've heard Reddit's worse, bro. But if you want to see the worst opinions of a human from a human, bro, just go on Reddit, bro. I promise you. Slander on Slender. You ever played Deadlock? Nah. Never played Deadlock. But talking about bisexual line, that's called Mario Kart. Yeah, bro. When he made that tweet, I was like, I wonder what bro does when he sees a rainbow in the sky. Like, does he just fucking run for his life? Reddit and Twitter, which one's got the worst take? Reddit got the worst. Yeah, bro. Reddit for sure, bro. I don't even think it's close either. Well, you mentioned horror games examples in other videos. Yeah. If the argument presents itself, yeah. What does bro think of Skittles facts? Reddit is better when you're in the sub 500,000 community that will never go viral. True. Career's been closed for too long. Did you play games this year? Yeah. What? If he sees a rainbow, he would have thought it was the death zone. I'm saying, bro. Do you listen to Michael Jackson? Yes. When you making a gaming channel, I think I'm gonna just post the game videos on my regular channel, and I'm gonna just make a playlist for my like gaming videos. Rivals ranked as hell. I cannot play Rivals, bro. Do you think GTA 6 will be a letdown? No. GTA 6 can be a trash game and it will still it can be a trash game and it will still sell. Like, what are you gonna play after Asura's Wrath, by the way? Not sure. Not sure, honestly. What's the first game you think about playing on the channel? I'm either thinking from doing some type of like crazy challenge or some type of like horror or something like that. Either a horror game or some crazy ass challenge. Horror games actually scares you. You are rare. You just should jump out. Best like it's Silent Hill 3 being eerie 24/7 facts. Bro, nah. Walkthroughs, nah, that's not me. I'm not the Rad Brad, bro. You gotta finish Outlast, bro. Oh my god. That game right there, bro. Dog. Outlast, bro. Thoughts on DBD? Save yourself, bro. Why don't you fuck with hero shooters? Bro, it's the bare minimum of games, bro. Most hero shooters are just the most quick produced like games just to get something out there, bro. I low key thinking about getting Stellar Blade, not because I'm a gooner, genuinely because the game looks fun. Bro, then play it, bro. just buy the game. Hero shooters are just genuine copy. Yeah, that bro. They're just copy and paste. Only 3 fun killers is deep on DBD is Springtrap. Only 1 killer is fun on DBD is Springtrap. I like playing against Springtrap, Huntress. I like playing against every killer before they started making every killer a fucking projectile killer. But I'm also a nurse main and hate survivors to the point where I don't care about their opinion. So, no, you're a nurse main is crazy, bro. I got a P25 nurse back when I just used to just try to cause hell on that game. but I don't play Nurse anymore. She's just too scum. Big fan of Singularity. He's a well-designed killer. I think the best design killers in that game are the Artist, Singularity. Wesker's a pretty good design killer. Huntress is, yeah. Those killers they've maintained. I had the most fun with Trapper though. It's fun with my well-placed Trapworks facts. I like Trapper. I got a P25 Trapper too. I play a lot more Killer than I do Survivor. But that's just because I spent like the first 5 years of DBD just playing fucking Survivor. Not gonna play DBD because people describe it like it's the worst thing since white bread. DBD is a game that you need to play with friends. I know nothing about DBD. Is it fun? Play it with friends. It will be fun. Play it with new friends. Don't play it with friends who are already established because your experience will be shit. Because the matchmaking for DBD is skill-based matchmaking for DBD is non-existent. Y'all remember Dragon Ball The Breakers? Yeah, you talking about the waste of money? The waste of money, The Breakers? The last game I thought would have a toxic community is DBD. Well, trust me, bro. It's P25 like max level or something? No, it's P100, but that is a genuine grind. I just like P25 because they give you the little icon that you P25 like the killer or survivor that you're on. Y'all heard about Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadron? Yeah, I was just on that earlier with my friend. Gekishin Squadron is a good game to pass the time. DVD, do you mean Dokkan? No. Yo, Ron, when you gonna do a video on skill-based matchmaking? I mean, like, what do you want me to talk about on skill-based matchmaking? I feel like there's only like one real like point. Like, there's only one real talking point about skill-based matchmaking, and that's the skill-based matchmaking. I don't think I can stretch that for like 8 to 10 minutes. You feel me? They are and should be way better rewards for hitting P100, which is literally the max level. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, you don't get shit. Can you get a piece of clothing that replicates that implicates that you're a fucking P100 or something, bro? Like you just get a little sticker with a bloody fucking icon. Like in my room with cotton candy and PS5 with a pile of clean clothes, straight luxury type shit. You eating cotton candy at this time of night is kind of crazy though. I remember the moment I uninstalled DVD, I told them in the uninstall server did I choose between incompetent German companies outdating their game. Yeah, you're funny, bro. No, you funny as hell. Skill-based matchmaking and EOMM. What is that? And how it's played online multiplayer in video games? EOMM. What is EOMM, chat? I don't know. Do you play Elden Ring Night Rain? I didn't play Night Rain. You should make a video on game trailers and the ideal ones, etc., or just talk about game marketing in general. Maybe. Engagement optimized matchmaking. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I guess I could stretch two of those talking points out. Maybe. I'll keep that in mind. Dudes now will genuinely and unreleased. Dudes now will genuinely hate an unreleased game from a trailer. Facts, literally. Funny enough, COD actually has a paper on why engagement optimized matchmaking works. Really? Gotta read that. What is the like premise of engagement optimized matchmaking? Like, run me down like why that's like why it's supposed to be optimal. I've been in single player games for so long. Arc games, Arc, and this shit been a reawakening experience after having had my brain turn smooth from from playing many Lazarus games. Facts. Let me put it on the Discord. Shaq, can you not make post links or and nothing in the Discord? Iron, hot take. But I like the new design from Sora and Kingdom Hearts 4. So I think that's just design of him in the world that he's in, but I don't like it. Engagement optimization matchmaking makes players feel good. Keep them on the game longer, and that in turns make them feel more comfortable dropping microtransactions. Put it in media. Oh yeah, put it in media, bro. I fuck with Sora Change. It's not bad, but I fuck with the more Disney cartoonish with Sora. I think that's why I think his aesthetic in that is why a lot of people like Sora. Noah, I understand what you're saying. Like I understand, but like I don't know how to word this question. Like I guess my question would be like, how was it determined? Yeah, like how is engagement optimization matchmaking determined? Like what metrics are they going off of? Kingdom Hearts predicted AI slot with the MC being called Sora. Hey, that's funny. I guess, but how often you play the game? Oh, okay, that would make sense. Let me tell y'all how skill-based matchmaking works. And skill-based matchmaking in fucking Dead by Daylight is here, you won one game. Now let me put you against a 4-stack Survivor Swift that's running flashlights and fucking toolboxes and just about to bully you the entire game. That's skill-based matchmaking in fucking Dead by Daylight. That shit is terrible. Everybody got their own specials. CIA bot tracking their stats. I'll play it after finishing every Final Fantasy game. Damn, bro. Engagement optimization matchmaking sounds like a pain in the ass. I might have to make a video on that shit. Does DBD still not have ranked modes? No, I don't know why that's not. I don't know why Dead by Daylight does not have a ranked mode. What is the point? I hate MMR in games. Like, I hate MMR that you can't see. Like, what is the point of saying I have said MMR, but I can't see it, so I don't know what are you basing me off of? Like, how is DBD not dead? It's a live service game that platforms horror icons. Horror icons that have on-running franchises for 20 plus years. It's hard to freaking kill a game that platforms Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, Alien, Nemesis, Wesker. Dead by Daylight is arguably one of the greatest live service games in terms of like bringing actual like content like to the game. Like their biggest spike of like players was when Springtrap got added to the game. Currently playing Persona 3 Reload. That's real as shit. Ironically, that's why I dropped the game, because licensed content just means the game is on a timer before they remove content later in its life. That's a fact, because Michael Myers eventually got removed, and eventually those contracts do run up, and if they don't renew them, then if you have the game, if you have those characters or the content within it, then happy for you, but then it's like not happy for everyone else that didn't get it. DBD Jason is not Trapper. DBD players just suck at the game. Dead by Daylight players, 80% of the fan base sucks at the game. That is why Dead by Daylight does palette density fucking increases for the community and shit like that, because The Dead by Daylight community sucks at their own game. No one understands loops. Oh my god. What game is the definition of oversaturated boring slop in your opinion? Uh Fortnite, bro. Bro, Fortnite. Sometimes I think killers suck too. At a certain point, the killer should just give up the chase. I agree. That's just as a whole. Dead by Daylight players as a whole suck. Survivors don't understand basic looping of the game. Killers don't understand that they're working against a timer. Like when you're playing killer, you're going against a timer. And that timer either speeds up or slows down based on how you play the game. Fortnite freaking sucks, bro. Y'all, do you upload on schedule or you feel it when you like it? I try to get at least 2 videos out a week. I try to get at least 2 videos out a week. So if I can do that, then I'm Gucci. I don't like how all the new killers in DBD have kinds of jetpacks, kinds of jack of all trades. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want Sonic and Fortnite. Don't ruin my goal. Oh God. Oh God, bro. Please don't add that motherfucker Sonic to Fortnite, bro. I would genuinely like, bro. The CEO would have to see me, bro. Bro, Holla pisses me off so much. I still curse when I fumble in other games. But when you play it, when you hate a game so much that you're calling another game the game that you hate, bro, you know the hatred is real, bro. Nigga, don't push over in Fortnite. Facts, bro. At least I still got the Travis Scott skin. Bro, chat, I'm gone, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just lagging too much. I'll see y'all in